All right, what is up, everyone? February 12th, and good day. Pretty good day across the board. So we're going to get right into it. This is my broad stock market analysis video. I put these out daily as well as a Canadian MJ daily analysis as well. So if you guys like these videos, if you find value in them, I would very much appreciate a subscription. It is free, and hopefully this can add value to you as investors and or traders. So with that being said, weekly time frame just extremely strong. I remember in December, I thought we were, and again, fear, greed being extremely strong emotions. This was a clear break in the weekly trend. We had the all-time high up here, came down, couldn't break the all-time high to new all-time highs. We actually made a new low, broke several resistances here, here, and here. And now we're just rocketing back up. So I have to keep that in mind that yes, we did break several long-term support levels. So on the weekly time frame, extremely bullish, right? We're going to be bullish until we're not. So the first thing I'm looking for is a resistance all the way up here at about 280. And it is very well that we could test that, but in order for me to really get bullish, I would say we'd have to break that resistance level with some force. So on the daily time frame, just beautiful daily uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, really no red flags until this uptrend stops. So we're going to see that weekly, bullish move consolidate once we start to lose the daily uptrend. And like I said, the next resistance level is all the way up here. Oh, okay. So, yep, SPY's doing good, looking great. Apple is, okay, consolidating nicely sideways. So I said I was going to buy into Apple when we got an hourly trend change. And it's kind of hard to see. Let's see what we got. Not quite yet. So an hourly trend, so we're on an hourly downtrend, right? So I would say this is the key level to break, and we got a higher high or a higher low. Now we just need to break this level 171.16 to go to a higher high. That would convince me to buy in on the daily time frame for a swing trade because daily consolidation would be over. And that's just my point of view. That's how I trade. And again, we had that huge long daily downtrend, and we have broken that recently, and so I'm just trying to buy in on the dip. Facebook, sort of similar action, a little bit of weakness today. So it's sort of a similar situation to Apple on the daily time frame. We broke this very long downtrend, right? We broke it bullish, but what I would like to see, so if we zoom into the hourly, it gets very tight. I kind of established a range. The high of this candle up here clearly has acted as resistance, and then the low of this candle is clearly acting as support. Now we have one touch, and one touch obviously here, 2 touches, and then 3 touches. It does look like we want to break bear, so we need to really start buying, because if we do break this level, and that's going to be 163.72, I would say, I'd wait for the hourly trend to change because we would likely have some downside, and an hourly downtrend would likely ensue, and I would need to see that trend change to an hourly uptrend for me to buy. Netflix looking good. This could be easily a daily cup and handle. Yeah, Netflix is actually looking really good. So you can clearly see this is the cup. Consolidate a little bit, form the handle right here, and it looks like we could, look at the close today. That is an extremely strong close. Yes, we closed at resistance, but we should see some more upside tomorrow, I would anticipate. Actually, I do want to see what they're doing after hours. Wow. Okay, so yeah, we got a nice break after hours. Oh, hold on. 15-minute time frame. Let's jump to the hourly. Yeah, that's nice. Yep, so yeah, we're barely above it. I would need to see some more follow through tomorrow, but really strong day for Netflix. Just very good day. I'm very impressed. Moving on, Amazon saw some upside. I've commented before on how I don't like the price action of Amazon. That's just me. I'm not looking at it from a fundamental perspective at all. It's just looking at the chart. It's recently in here in particular, it's not very, it's just not very tradable in my opinion. But next resistance level is all the way up here. And, you know, green day today, that's great. But again, we kind of need to get out of this sideways area. Gold, nice tightening range on gold. So we saw that nice bull break, initial bear break, but then bulls just defended that strongly. So we're consolidating now. We need to form a daily higher low, and it looks like we may have done that. We're kind of trading sideways. We're getting tight. 4-hour time frame. I would keep an eye on the 4-hour. It looks like we are in equilibrium. So when I say that, kind of downside here, right, consolidating, right? So here's our low. And here's our high of the equilibrium. We got a higher low and a lower high. In retrospect to this high, it's a lower high, and this low is a higher low in retrospect to this low. So it's going to get tight, and once we break to the upside or downside, it should be very clear, right? So if we break bullish above this level, that's bullish, and if we break down past this level, it's bearish. Oil. So we did break. Okay, so just to reiterate, I am in oil. I have not trimmed down my position yet. I did see some bullish divergence a while ago. So here the RSI is the most oversold it has been right here, right? So the price action continues to decline, and we have bounced up a little bit. But as you can see, when we made that new low on the price action, the RSI is trending upward. I do anticipate a bounce. It could be a couple weeks, couple months, but I do anticipate upside in oil. We did see a break, however, in a key level on the daily time frame that I was watching. So from the low here, right, we come up, there's our high, higher low, higher high, higher low, right, higher high, great, daily uptrend, nothing crazy. And then this wick right here, we just barely went past the higher low that we needed to maintain. So that's 51.31. And we went all the way down to 51.22. So it was a break, but it was only by a few pennies, and bulls have to seem to buy the dip. But of course, in order for this daily uptrend to continue, we're going to have to get up past 55.72. So this is something I am keeping a close eye on, and hopefully it continues to go up. NatGas, yeah, we were daily oversold here. Let's see if we can get a bounce cooking. So in order to see a bounce start to cook, I'm going to look at the 4-hour time frame. So here's the low. So daily, I'm sorry, yeah, this is the low of like the daily, not dump, but it's just downtrend, right? So here's the lowest low that we have on the 4-hour. Boom, we barely beat this previous lower high on the 4-hour time frame, barely. So we're coming down now, we're consolidating. We need to form a higher low in retrospect to this low down here. So on the 4-hour, we're actually getting tight. So here's the high of the run up, right? So we barely passed that. So I would say from low to high, that's what we're watching. Here's the high. Formed a higher low, lower high, and we really need to hold this low right here at 265. Yeah, 265. And of course, if we go down past 265, we'll be looking to see if 259 breaks. So that's kind of it. Obviously, a change in the 4-hour trend would have me looking bullish on natural gas. Ooh, almost forgot Litecoin. So those of you crypto fans out there, I don't normally cover crypto, but I did see, I believe Dan covered the other day, a change in the weekly trend in Litecoin. Not Bitcoin, not Ethereum, Litecoin. This is significant. If you saw my Canadian MJ video, you know why I am interested in weekly trend changes, because this could lead to a very prolonged run-up. So weekly trend change, clearly here's the high, lower high, lower high, lower high. So lower highs, lower lows, you guys know the drill. And then, so here's our lowest low, right? Lower high, higher low, and higher high. I am very interested in Litecoin. I may scoop up a position and go from there. I've actually never bought crypto, so I may start to accumulate some Litecoin based on this weekly trend change. So, guys, thanks again for watching the video. SPY bulls are in full control. We need to see that resistance level play. You know, we need to either test it, or if we break it, that's going to be bullish. So we will stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and if you did enjoy the video, please do subscribe, and I will be back tomorrow. All right, have a good one.